Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lil Fixer here, and today, it's a very special day for me. The Fortnite Chapter 2 island is coming to a close, and I think it's only right if I go ahead and I do a tier list video on every single season, from last to first. And this is my opinion, so don't come out for me like that, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's get right into it. Chapter 2 Season 1 wasn't necessarily my favorite season. Now, let me explain. It didn't have enough content. I loved the new map completely, but for how long it lasted, there was little to no content. And I feel that we needed more than just that. The events, the Halloween event, kind of mid, but I loved the Christmas event. It was amazing. But the weapon pool was alright. I had a great time with friends. It honestly wasn't bad. It just needed more. Let's move on to the next, number 7. Chapter 2 Season 8 was a doozy of a season. Story-wise, it was awesome. There was barely any other season that had better story. It was fully story-oriented with things happening constantly, whether it be the donation board to the cubes moving. It was great, but I think they overused the cubes. They knew that the community loved the cubes so much, and that they just threw it in there. I loved everything else. The battle pass was alright. I loved the skins that came out, especially the Naruto ones. I love the weapon pool. I love the attention to fans, all that fun stuff. Anyways, let's move on to number 6. Chapter 2 Season 7 was a doozy, bro. I had so much fun playing this season. I did have a couple problems with it. There's a few things that was overpowered. The UFOs, especially on week 1, were so overpowered, and even at the end of the season, I found so much trouble trying to go against them. The railguns were also overpowered. 178 headshot through a wall. I love those things, but I have to admit, they're really overpowered. Listen, the weapon pool was great. The battle pass, loved the battle pass. It was great. Though, that's all I can say about it. Let's move on. Number 5. Chapter 2 Season 4, loved it. I'm a huge nerd, okay? I loved this Marvel season. I think everything was awesome. The battle pass, mwah. Though I feel like story-wise, there should be more battle pass characters that could have had more story to it. I feel that the loot pool was decent enough. I love what they did with the little spots around the map with all the drones and stuff that gave you the superpowers. The POIs, I do not care too much for the POIs. They barely did anything. I know the whole Stark Industries, but I was super iffy on the Stark Industries myself. It just, it was an iffy season, but I had fun. Chapter 2 Season 5, the Bounty Hunter season. I had so much fun playing this season. It was innovative. The sand, the freaking shards that made you teleport, the battle pass was just mwah, on point. The POIs that they made, the arena, the butter barn, what they did to make the tilted primal, or I guess it is primal now but wasn't then, it's the salty towers or something like that. Loved it all. It was such a good season, and although I feel like the weapon pool could be changed a little bit, the addition of NPCs and everything, just I had so much fun playing this season. I hope everyone was there for it, and that's why it's so high up here. Let's move on to the next. Chapter 2 Season 2 coming in at number 3. I loved this season. This season was so much fun. It was extremely innovative. I loved the battle pass. They whenever I was talking about innovative, the shakedown mechanic, love that. I loved the side versus side, the ghost versus shadow. I was full shadow, but all of it was great. I wish I had it all. The weapon pool was awesome. The bosses were beautiful. I loved all of them. I loved the locations, the grotto, not the authority. You get the point. All of it was great. The battle pass, it was so good. Especially when they threw in Deadpool and made him have his own story. The event was awesome. I wish it wasn't so dragged out for that long, but that's cool. All right, number 2. Unpopular opinion, very unpopular, but this is one of the best seasons that was part of Chapter 2. Story, great. The event, who would have thought about an event at the beginning of the season? That was genius. I loved every little bit of it. It was great. The bows, mwah. I loved the crafting mechanic. The crafting mechanic was brand new, and yet it was still good. It was, a lot of people hated it, but I think it was really unique. Yeah, what else is there to talk about? Like, it was great. It was innovative. It helped a lot. The spires, the map was iffy. I loved the animals. You can tame them. Who would have thought about that? That's amazing. That's all I can really say about it. I loved it. I had so much fun. Let's move in to number 1. Okay, I am ready to be bullied on this. I really thought that this was one of the best Chapter 2 seasons ever. Cars, like, come on, you guys are downplaying this season. The bosses were awesome. The Chug Jug was amazing. The weapon pool, I love they took out the pump, made people have to practice on a new weapon that they, not many people liked, but I liked. There wasn't really many overpowered things. They brought back fun weapons. They made the map fun. Who would have thought, like, it's like the season is continuously moving, kind of like season 8, the water's slowly going down, and I thought it was great. I loved every little aspect of it. The battle pass was awesome. I didn't care too much for the collab with Aquaman, but I mean, can I really complain? It's Aquaman. No one can complain about Aquaman. I'm expecting all the hate in the world for this one, but this is my number 1, and I'm sorry that you had to listen to me for a minute talk about this season, but I loved it way too much for it to just be clowned on. Thank you so much. This is my tier list. Hey, you made it this far? Good for you. You're part of the cool kids club. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'm gonna miss Chapter 2 so much. It was great. I still prefer Chapter 1 over Chapter 2, but that does not mean that this chapter was bad at all. I have high hopes for Chapter 3 to maybe bring back old POIs and make the old players happy again. Anyways, like, thank you so much for watching. I put a lot of effort into this. This is a video I put a lot of effort into, and probably, dare I say, most effort into. It's not that good, but it's a work in progress. I appreciate you. I hope you have wonderful days, and I'll be expecting to either stream or record this live event. Have a good day, y'all.